Jesse James. I'm shuffling cards. Tell me when to stop. Jesse James. Tell me when to stop. Jesse James. Jesse, you're telling me when. I'm shuffling. Boom, stop. Jesse, Two of Wands. Dominion. Two of Wands. Dominion. That's Jesse's card. Give me some likes. Frank S. Frank, tell me when to stop. Frankie S. Tell me when to stop, Frankie. Aces and deuces. Frankie S. Tell me when. PJ. Frankie S. Boom. There it is. Frankie, you've got an 8 of trumps adjustment. Adjustment for Frankie. Good card. What a beautiful card. BJ, you're up. Tell me when to stop. BJ, tell me when to stop. Good morning, Captain Jeff. BJ's telling us when to stop. BJ. Waiting on Beej. You guys all pay attention. I could call anybody's name out. I could call out anyone's name. BJ. Waiting on Beej. Boom, there it is. Whoa, love your card. Love your card. Two of Swords. Peace. BJ. Peace energy. Peace energy. Great card for you. Cross those swords. Put them down. Peace. Is Miss DS here? Is Miss DS here? That Amanda, Miss Amanda, I can't see. Isn't that a great card, Beej? Is Miss DS here? Where's Miss DS? There she is. You tell us when to stop, Miss. Miss Amanda DS, you tell me when to stop. Tell us when to stop. I'd love it when you're here. You and your hubby are killing it. Waiting on Miss DS. Boom, there she is. Luxury. Luxury, the Four of Cups. Isn't that great to experience luxury in your life? Luxury. Maybe it's luxurious just to have so many friends here. Brooke Dean. Brooke Dean, you're up. Tell me when to stop. Brooke Dean. Tell me when to stop. Brookie Brooke. She'll tell us when to stop. We're already started. Brooke, you'll tell us when to stop. I'm shuffling away over here. Shuffly duffly do. This is the off screens. Boom. Stop. What are we looking at? Oh, you got a peace card too. Same card. Like shuffle, 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 and we still came up with this card for you. I guess we got some peace energy flowing. There's your Two of Swords, Brooke. The second peace pull today. What's going on? That's pretty neat. Just when you think you can't get the peace card, here it comes. I'll do one more. Let's see who I'm going to do. Key Rin. I want to do Key Rin. Key, you tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, Key. It's all on you. Good morning, everybody. Key Rin, you tell me when to stop. Let's see what kind of card we're going to pull for Key Rin. And stop. I like that. And stop we did. Interesting card. Interesting. You got firebolts flying all around. Firebolts flying everywhere. Swiftness. 8 of Wands. Swiftness. Fast, baby. Lots of energy. I feel it, man. This thing's like electrical energy flying through this swiftness. Okay, that's how you feel right now? That is amazing. Good morning, Tea Crew. Lovely start. So DS, I got to the mailman just as he was leaving down. I literally had my camera and I'm running out there and I was like, I'll get him tomorrow. No kidding, I have it written down. I was literally starting to chase him because he'd already dropped the mail. I missed him. So it wouldn't have been cool. It'd be cooler like when he's coming up to the sidewalk and then I go, hey, come here, Garth. But to chase him down the street, yo, Garth, hold on. I gotta get a picture of you. It wouldn't have worked as much. Yeah, chasing the mailman with it's better when he comes up to the thing, he's got the mail in his hand. He's got the Garth look on his face and I go click, right when he's there. Chasing him down the street. No, I didn't get it. I missed it yesterday. But I'm on the mission because he is Garth, I'm telling you. Garth now works in Michigan, delivering mail. Let me grab my tea. If he entered the witness protection program, for whatever he and Wayne were up to, if he did, I have to be very careful because I don't want to unmask him. So I might have to tell you guys it really wasn't him, but it was. You know what I mean? So I have to be careful. We'll find out. If he's in the witness protection program, I may not ever be able to reveal the truth to you guys. Okay? But we understand that because some of us are very close to being in the witness protection program ourselves. Am I right? Give me 5 people on here that are pretty darn close to having gone into the witness protection program. I'm one. Who almost went into the witness protection program. Ginger too. Yeah, I see that. Whiskey's really close. Whiskey, that's why he has a beard. Whiskey, there's a real one of the reasons that guy wears a beard. Okay, Brooke's really close. Cameron, no, I would never go. Very close, Dad says. See, you guys have to tell the truth. It's okay to tell the truth. I mean, it's freeing as long as you're not in one now. And if you are, you just pretend you're not, and you're good. I'm like, what? Witness protection program? What are you guys talking about? Right? That was one of my goals when I was 28. Is there any way I could be so bad to be good enough that they put me in a witness protection program and I can just start all over again on the government's dime? That would have been pretty cool. They didn't let me do it. They wouldn't let me in the program. What a goal, right, RX? That was not a goal. It was a terrible thing to tell you guys. I never had that goal. Hager says, I would tell you, but they'd have to move me again. Right? Right? I don't think they'd let you start a mush lab either. Not yet. Okay, if you're in the program, well, just from now on, let's just call it the program. And we'll know what we're talking about, right? Okay? That's funny. Somebody's kid, excuse me, I have a little bit of a rough throat this morning, but good news is really cut down, no, very, very nervous laugh. That's funny, Roberts. Cutting down on all of my intake of smoking stuff. Boop, gotta cut it all down almost. See, Freddie, you just said it right there. Smoking and cutting it out. And it takes a little while for your 64-year-old body that you're working out and trying to get strong. Stop putting other stuff in it too. It takes a little while for it to clear out. But I will, because we are resilient. Resilient. The first rule about the program is you don't talk about the program. Okay, you'll wear concrete boots. I need somebody on here who has children. Somebody that has a child. Okay? Guys, the lifting's going good. Honestly, I got a burn this morning. It's that hurt, that good burn feel. It's going good. Opened up the show with a little flex. Just to remind you guys, make your beds in the morning and pump. Okay? 6 and a 12. Okay, well, I need maybe someone with 2 kids. And I'm going to tell you why. I made some apple crisps yesterday and recently with no supplements in them at all. No supplements. We're always getting carried away with, oh, how much supplements in one. Wouldn't it be nice to have one for your kid to just enjoy a cookie? Wouldn't that be neat? I would like that. Let me do this. There's a lot of you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give 3. Let's make the packaging different so they can tell the difference. Brooke, I think so. That'd be a good idea. Okay? Let's do that then. Here's what I'm going to do. One's not enough because a lot of you guys have 2, 3 kids. You don't want them fighting over their cookies. I'll put 3 in a box and put a little supplement one in there for mom or dad. Okay? Might prefer the supplements badge. No. Okay? Labels, labels, labels. I'll tell you what. I'll write it on the back. I'll write it on the back. Okay? I'll write on the back. Something. It'll be clear. The one's good for the kids. Happy face. Happy face on the back. Okay? Badge. Your kids are out of control. So are you. 3 in a box and then 1 for the parent, a parental unit. Okay? Let's do 3 in a box and a parental unit. So there'll be this first box coming to you guys today. I'd like to, if you guys aren't going to share them with your kids, if you're not going to jump in and say, oh, kitty, come and have a cookie, then please don't participate in this one. Okay? Just, you know. Like, personally, I wouldn't participate in it because I don't have 3 kids I'd be giving cookies to. I have 1, and he doesn't need any more cookies. Besides, I'm like Badge. My kid likes supplements in his. Okay? But he's also 40-something years old, so it's okay. Okay? Okay, Badge. I get you. I know I was teasing you. Okay? What if you want the cookie? That's up to you, Dad. 100%. Seriously. So we ready? We're old school today. I personally love old school. Old school people get to do this. I walked to school 5 miles uphill both ways. I could tell those stories all day. There's some that are kind of true. Not the geographic uphill both ways ones, but things were different. You sure couldn't use social media to bully people. You sure couldn't use it to gossip and do ugly, evil things to people you'll never even know in your life. Back in the day, you do stuff like that. And that's just inside fight. Oh, back in the day. You got a problem, you go in the room with the guy, sort it out, and you come out. And that doesn't mean you fight all the time. It means not only 1 out of 100 times do you even fight, but you figure it out. And you walk out. You don't ever have to be friends again. It's okay. But you leave it in the room. I wish we were a little more old school. We're in our fedoras. Remember our fedoras. We're going to be old school this week. Why I talked about old school? I would like you guys to give me a car part. I just wrote it down. Car part, go. The old veterans here know. That's the original category. Car part, go. Car part, go. Alternator, good job, Frylock. I didn't pick it though. Muffler, I should have picked alternator and just got it over with. Muffler, glove box, oil filter, alternator. Yes, Eric, seatbelt, muffler, carburetor. You guys are so happy to have this category back, I can tell. Alternator, wheel from moms. Back in my day, we hit people. Now they're keyboard warriors. I agree. We didn't necessarily hit them, but they knew that they can't just steering wheel, carburetor, seatbelt, lug nut, alternator, OS for life, old school, axle, headrest, tires, timing belt. You guys are all around it, but I need you to be specific. Dang it, I'm not playing. Fuel pump, on door, alternator, windshield, battery fender, steering wheel console, windshield wiper, LOL, headlight, catalytic converter, sunroof, clutch. You guys are so glad to have this category back. I can tell the way the numbers are coming at me. Water pump, radiator, bumper, key, spare tire, belt, windshield, cigarette lighter, tires, wiper blade, gas tank. You guys are getting them close. You're close. You're all around it. Blinker fluid, all around it. Fan, tire, windshield wiper, windshield, Russia, all around it. Clutch, bonnet, battery, brakes, front left door, favorite category, tail light, cam, radiator, power steering pump, caliper, trunk, piston, serpentine belt. Wow, I don't even know what that is. Battery, brakes, seat, lug nuts, close, radiator, timing belt, transmission, brakes, car seat, mirror, carburetor, glove box, gas tank, radio, transmission. Whoever said tires was all around it. Headlights, radiator, brake rotor, transmission, master cylinder, oil pan, transmission, clutch, gear part, gear shift. I have a part in my mind. Mirrors, muffler, air filter, transmission, headlight, engine, fuel pump, horn, windshield backseat, crankshaft, bory, lug nut, handle, radiator, body, dashboard, seats, car chassis, steering fluid, windows, hood, spark plug, turn signal, catalytic, seatbelt, idiot light, frame, windshield. You guys, this is the best category we've ever done. Today, we just set a record for you guys being terrible. Hood, turn signal, ignition switch, car frame, door handle, camshaft. Rob gets it. Rim, a rim. How many times did I say you're all around it? Rim, get it? Tire, all around it? Rob. Nice job, Mr. Rob. Okay. What? Give me some. Give me some. That was a good one, Pops. Give me some. I'll wait. I'll just wait till you guys tell me that was a good one. Okay? I guess all the smart people have kids. Don't have kids. That is funny, Whiskey. Right? What happened? Only the dumb people have kids? Okay? Record for being terrible. Okay, that was really funny. That was funny. Only the dumb people have kids. You know the best part about that was old category, old school, right? Isn't it fun to have our old school category back? Okay, it's going to be Rob and Rob Cowan. I'm sorry, second Rob. I saw the other Rob first. I apologize to you. It's the first Rob. Okay? Rob, you know what to do. Rob and Kate, I believe. Rob and Kate, right? Send in. I'll put 4 of these in a box. No, 3, and then 1 for you. 1 for the... And send that in to me. Okay? That's funny. Good morning. Yeah, Robin Kate. That's the right one. Working alone and trying. You know what? I feel there's a small glow in this group right now. I'm not even joking. There's an energy I'm feeling, like a small glow, because that category was fun to do again. Okay, Frylock says it's. I still say it was alternator. Give me 5 people who say it was fun to revisit that category. We've been doing top 10s, and you have to think a lot. This one, you just get to fly words out there, right? You just get to throw a bunch of words and hope one of them's right. So that was a little bit of a glow in that one. For me. Okay, you feel it too, Kieran? I'm not making up magic. When I feel it, I can talk about it. Yeah. I got it because I toasted your counsel. I get that too. I haven't. I haven't today. So, yes. Oh, cute, you guys. Because working alone and trying to do everything. Sorry. Working alone and trying to do everything by oneself is an ineffective and suicidal strategy. Connecting and collaborating with others to share ideas is the only way to succeed in the new, ever-changing world. The website alone, you can't do it anymore. I had a little pet store 7, 8 years ago. I was involved in a pet store. I was an investor. Well, I didn't run the store day to day or anything like that, but I came along and we need a website. You can't expect people to just show up here, door-to-door day traffic, foot traffic. We have to drive sales outside of that. Within 2 years, 80% of the sales were online. Online. Literally picked up 400% more sales by having a website presence. And that's 8 years ago. Now it's even more so. Now you barely even need brick and mortar to have a business. You just have to have a garage and the ability to deliver. That's how Amazon started. He just had a garage and an ability to deliver. Create your own dream team for success by finding activity partners like us, people that like doing the same thing. When you're getting ready to hire, you're getting ready to involve people in your business. Make sure they're like-minded and equally yoked with you. People with complementary strengths and mentors. Make sure you have a mentor. Mentors are the best part about a mentor. If you find the right guy, this kind of an old guy like me, we love to tell everybody what we know. Because there's not a lot of time left. What's it going to do in my gray cells in the ground? Nothing. But if I can put it in a book and put it in your hands or put it on a video, then it became something. Up until then, it was just selfish facts. If I can share it, it becomes knowledge. An inspired heart is a very powerful force and is behind every major human achievement. An inspired heart, inspired. Now, Pops, originally I was inspired because I just wanted to grow mushrooms. The more I did it, I'm now inspired, and my inspiration grows. Incrementally, I'm inspired by kindness. to do kindness as I can grasp it. I'm inspired by it. Growing mushrooms has turned out to be one of the kindest things I've ever done because of what it delivers to people, besides to myself. Therefore, I aspire to grow more because that's kind. And I aspire further kindness. An inspired heart is a very powerful force, I promise you, and is behind every major human achievement. I can't writing a book a major human achievement, but I can call it mine. It was a major life achievement. So is every other little thing we're doing. Bring students here on Saturdays and they leave here with tubs. That's life achievements. That isn't just some little stuff. Inspired by the heart, wanting just to be kind. Quite often, listen to this. Quite often, as we grow older, we lose our inspiration because of the daily trifles of practical living. Life grinds you out on life's highway. If you're part of the asphalt, you get ground, baby. Don't lay down, though. Never. It is our supreme duty to find constant sources of inspiration. Books, people, ideas, throughout our life. This is required to make our unique life contributions to the world. Are you making them? I'm going to give 10 seconds. I don't even want anybody to say anything, are you? Are you making unique, life-changing contributions to the world that you inhabit? Or are you just getting by? Kind of taking care of yourself and maybe one or two other people around you. You're a pretty nice guy. Are you unique and making life-changing differences? Unique's a big word. Are you? We're all weird. So you're already half the way to unique. But a bunch of weirds isn't unique. One of those weirds can pop out. That's a unique one. Look at the difference that one is making in his world or her world. You can see it. Lighthouse. You can see it. And then what happens? They invite you to come and light up another place. Hey, we're having a thing in Chicago. We need a guy like you to come light it up. Should I go? Give me 5 people. Should I go? Of course you go. The whole point is that you get invited. I was supposed to play some Frank Zappa this morning. We'll play it tomorrow. I want to tell one quick story, sad story. Heard it this morning on CNN. It's an object lesson. 85 years old. You're 85 years old and you're a nun. Sister so-and-so, Mother Superior so-and-so. And your job is you're the principal of the Catholic school. You run the whole deal. But now you get thrown in jail for embezzling $830,000 from the school. 85-year-old nun in jail stole $830,000 from the school. What would a nun be doing with all of that money? You'd ask yourself. Oh, she's supporting a gambling habit. She would just take the money from the school, run down to the casino and give it to them. Oh, and those evil people sat there and took it, watched it pour in. I'm mentioning this situation because I was aghast at it. The level of leadership she was at, along with the spiritual concerns. Those kind of things scare me straight. They literally, I love those stories. They scare me straight. I couldn't take a dime from, I have to give. And here's where I went after all of that. That poor lady, that poor soul. Do you imagine the pain that that person lived in day to day? Oh my goodness. Prison's a relief. It's a relief. At least she'll pass away peacefully, probably. I can't even imagine what my soul would feel like if I woke up every day and I gotta go steal something to go down to the casino again today. You guys, be impeccable. Be impeccable. And there was gotta have been signs all around. People would have just noticed. So that story scares me. Give me a North American animal. Go. North American animal. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine waking up that poor lady every day. Puts on her nun outfits and goes and pretends she's a nun while she's stealing. Black bear, moose, elk, deer, brown bear, skunk, possum, badger, eagle, coyote. That's a smart one, badger, wolf, giant sloth, wolf, beaver. Eric Montgomery got it. Eric, are you kidding me? Eric. I'm not kidding you, Eric. I had it. Beaver. Eric's the first one to say it. And no, we didn't talk about it or anything like that. I haven't talked to Eric since he left here. I miss Eric very much. He did so much around here. Eric, congratulations. Congratulations to my buddy Eric. You're not going to believe what we're doing today. Okay? One of my answers was going to be Eric. Good for you, Jesus. Good for you. Oh, I've got a long recovery story myself. 34 years now. 34 years now of being clean and sober from cocaine. And I was a stone cold. First, I dealt it for 8 years without using. And then the last 2 years, they say, don't use your product. They're right. Don't use your product. So anyways, Eric, would you like the little box or the big box? I can tell you, you'll like either one. A little box or a big box? You decide. Good morning, Jason Grayson. Eric, big box or a little box? Don't get high on your own supply. Don't do it. Eric, little box for Eric. Eric, you might recognize this one. You packed it. Beautiful set of Thrasher. Beautiful. It's Jason's birthday. Happy birthday, Jason. Let me finish this and then we'll address that. Thrasher. We also have another Thrasher in there. Look at that. Then we have a piece of chocolate in the shape of Michigan. I believe this came from Lathe. Chocolate in the shape of Michigan. And one more thing that you packed. It's funny you won this box. It's really funny. Your gummy bears are coming back to you, bro. Okay? So that's a nice box. Woo! Good job, Eric. Jason. Eric, send me a reading and send me your address, okay? And send me a reading and send me your address, and we'll get this sent out to you right away. Jason Grayson's birthday? Who knew? Jason, you should have given me a little notice. I could have sent you out a little something, something. I'm going to sing happy birthday to Jason. So on the count of 3, if you guys are at home and you feel like sing along, go ahead. If not, you can leave me hanging out here all by myself, and I'll just be goofy and sing it all by myself. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason Grayson. Happy birthday to our pal. Happy birthday, Jay, you old galoot. Good job. Happy birthday, kid. I got to read out of this. Those others were just a couple of inspirational quotes. Let's talk about our roommate. Okay? Jason, I'll send you a little something, something. Okay? Sorry about I didn't know your birthday was coming up like this. And that makes you an Aquarius. Right? Are you Aquarius? Yeah, you're Aquarius. So you're cool. You're like me. Okay, here we go. I'm talking about our roommate, that internal ride-along passenger that is not until we program it, it's been programmed to do more damage than good. You buy a brand new car and it's beautiful, but every time you drive it, your inner roommate finds something wrong with it. The mental voice keeps pointing out every little squeak, every little vibration, until eventually you don't even like the car anymore. Once you see what this can do to your life, now you're ready for spiritual growth. You're ready for real transformation when you finally say, look at this thing, roommate. It's ruining my life. I'm trying to live a peaceful, meaningful existence, but I feel like I'm sitting on top of a volcano. At any moment, this thing can decide to freak, close down, and fight with what's happening. One day it's like one day it likes someone, and the next day it decides to pick on everything they do. My life is a mess just because this thing that lives in here with me has to make melodrama out of everything. You know anybody like that? You know anybody that lets that roommate run the show? I know a few, and I avoid them. They literally let the roommate run the show. Have at it. Run the show, baby. We're going to be as melodramatic as we possibly can. Throw drama and hot dog water everywhere. because I'm comfortable like that. If you haven't reached this awareness, just start to watch. Spend a day watching everything. I think we've covered that. Here we go. The way to catch on to what your inner roommate is doing is really let me start over. The way to catch on to what your inner roommate is really like is to personify it externally. Make believe that your roommate, the psyche, has a body all of its own. So you can see your roommate there. He's standing right there next to you. He's like an uglier version of you. You're handsome. He's like, you're not so hot, but you look a lot like me. That's how I picture mine. This one, I like this guy. Maybe a patch overnight. He looks like a pirate or something. He's not up to any good. You do this by taking the entire personality that you hear talking to you inside and imagine it's a person talking to you outside. Pop patch guy. What are you saying to me? Tony gets it. What? Take him outside of you and take him over there and look at him. Just imagine that another person is now saying everything that your inner voice is saying. Now spend a day with that guy, with that person. Walk around with him. He's outside of you. You walk around. You're together now. Twins. Is this resonating with anybody? How goofy this could get? But not goofy, healing goofy. You've just sat down to watch your favorite TV show. The problem is, you have this person with you. Now you'll get to hear the same incessant monologue that used to be inside, except it's sitting on the couch next to you and talking. You know the guy that never gives you enough bubble space? Get out of my bubble, dude. Pops is really kind and generous, I think, but I have a big bubble. I have a big personal bubble. I don't like people in my space. It's weird. You would think I'm more huggy or something. I'm not. This guy's going to be in my bubble really easily. Did you turn the light off downstairs? You better go check. No, not now. I'll do it later. I want to finish watching the show. No, do it now. That's why the electric bill is so high. You sit silent watching all of this guy. Then a few seconds later, your couch mate is engaged in another dispute. Hey, I want to get something to eat. I'm craving some pizza. No, you can't have pizza now. It's too far to drive, but I'm hungry. What will we get to eat? To your amazement, these neurotic bursts of conflicting dialogue just keep going on and on. And if that's not enough, instead of simply watching TV, this person starts verbally reacting to whatever's coming on the screen. At one point, after a redhead appears on the show, your couchmate starts mumbling about an ex-spouse and a painful divorce. Then the yelling starts, just as though the ex-spouse were in the room with you. Then it stops just as suddenly as it started. At this point, you find yourself hugging the far corner of the couch in a desperate attempt to get as far away from this disturbed person as you possibly can. Will you dare to do this experiment? Don't try to make the person stop talking. Just try to get to know what you live with inside by externalizing the voice. Just listen at first. Give it a body and put it there in the world, just like everybody else. Let it be a person who says on the outside exactly what the voice of your mind says inside. Now make that person your best friend. After all, how many friends do you spend all of your time with and pay absolute attention to every word they say? One more paragraph. How would you feel if someone outside really started talking to you the way your inner voice does? How would you relate to a person who opened their mouth to say everything your mental voice says? After a very short period of time, you would tell them to leave and never come back. Right? I would. But when your inner friend continually speaks up, you don't ever tell it to leave. No matter how much trouble it causes, you listen. There's almost nothing that voice can say that you don't pay full attention to. Pulls you right out of whatever you're doing, no matter how enjoyable, and suddenly you're paying attention to what it has to say. Imagine that you're in a serious relationship and you're about to get married. You're driving to the wedding and it says, maybe this is not the right person. I'm really getting nervous about this. What should I do? If someone outside you said that, you'd ignore them. But you feel you owe your voice an answer. You have to convince your nervous mind that this is the right person, or you wouldn't be walking down the aisle. That's how much respect you have for this neurotic thing inside of you. You know that if you don't listen, it will bother you every day of your life. I told you not to get married. I said I wasn't sure. That's that voice. I fake the voice. The bottom line is undeniable. If somehow that voice managed to manifest in a body outside of you, and you had to take it with you everywhere you went, you wouldn't last a day. If somebody were to ask you what your new friend is like, you'd say, this is one seriously disturbed person. Just look up neurosis in the dictionary and you'll get this guy's picture. Yourself. That being the case, you've spent a day with your friend. What is the probability that you'd go ask them for advice? After seeing how often this person changed their mind, how conflicted they were on so many subjects, and how overly emotionally overreacted they tended to be, would you ever ask them for a relationship or for financial advice? As amazing as it seems, you do this just about every moment of your life. Having taken its rightful place back inside of you, it is still the same person who tells you what to do about every aspect of your life. Have you ever bothered to check its credentials? How many times has that voice been totally wrong? Final. She doesn't care for you anymore. That's why she hasn't called. She's going to break up with you tonight. I can feel it coming. I just know it. You shouldn't even answer the phone if she calls. After 30 minutes of this, your girlfriend calls. She's late because it's your 1-year anniversary and she was preparing a surprise dinner. It was definitely a surprise to you since you completely forgot the anniversary. She says she's on her way over to pick you up. Well, you're very excited and your inner voice is chatting about how great she is. But haven't you forgotten something? Haven't you forgotten about the bad advice the inner voice gave you that caused you to suffer for the last half hour? I'm going to stop there. We're going to keep working with this roommate. You like this? We're going to do I want to do 2 giveaways and not run too long, so I'm going to stop here. Awkward place to stop, I get it. I need 10 people. I want 10 people to tell me, I'm learning. They're speaking to me. Hitting the spot. Even though we're all coming on better and better levels of awareness, isn't there so much more to learn and get better at? Isn't that? Kieran killed it getting me this book. I've read the whole thing. I'm just getting back to the very beginning and walking you guys through some of the really cool parts. I just love it. Thank you for letting me read this to you guys today. I told you today was going to be a study day. Tomorrow's going to be Learning Thursday. And we're going to teach stuff tomorrow. And afterwards, tomorrow, we're going to shoot live for YouTube here. We're going to take a break, do a dab break. At about 10:30, get back together tomorrow. And we're going to show you, we're going to take a colonized Petri plate. And we're going to do 3 different things with it. Show you 3 different, we're going to knock up jars. We're going to start new plates. And we're going to start liquid culture. So tomorrow, we'll do a little video shot live of 3 different things you can do with a beautifully colonized plate. So that'll be tomorrow. Please hang around for that. Let's see. I just wrote down a flower, a type of flower. These are our old categories, okay? Go. What flower did Pops just write down? I just wrote down a flower. For Anise, this roommate work's going to be great. I agree with you. It's good for me to speak it out. Tulip, daffodil, magnolia, daisy, or orchid, chrysanthemum, sunflowers, mimosa, petunia. Mimosa's a smart one. Whiskey, you do that one every time. Tiger lily, I'm using charcoal now. Tulip, daffodil, rose, daffodil. Everybody's saying daffodil. Sunflower, iris, brook, dandelion. Brook would be a very pretty flower. Lilac, lotus, good answer. Morning glory, tiger lily, rose, daffodils, poppy. Oh, I should have said that one, Mavis. Iris, violet, tulip, clover, peace lily, morning glory, dandelions, magnolia, geranium, sunflower, LOL, carnation, morning glory, iris, rose, poppy, dandelion, rose, sunflower, gardenia, begonia, rose, dandelion, lotus, tulip, African violet. You guys are not geared up for these old school categories. I can tell you, I catch you guys good. Pansy, geranium, marijuana plant, poinsettia, peony, chamomile, cannabis, daisy, hydrangea, moonflower, lilac, peony, lavender, lily, salvia, lily, lady slipper, geranium. Okay, it starts with an N, as in Nancy. Bird of paradise, marigolds, pansy, dandelion, calla lily, sunflower, peony, marigold, hibiscus, dahlia, daffodil, lily, buttercup, marigold, marijuana, tomato, carnation, rose, marijuana, petunia, zinnia, a rose, a lavender, a mully, a hellebore, a cherry blossom, passion fruit, carnation, chrysanthemum, jasmine, a beaver butt, nice chase, tulip, zinnia, peony, morning glory, hyacinth, carnation, Venus flytrap, a mums, tiger lily, snapdragon, bachelor buddy, marigold, hibiscus, hyacinth, posy, datura, moonflower, narcissus, nagstrom, nettle, jasmine, anandia, nightshade, narcissus, franise, nasturtium. We wrote down nasturtium. I didn't spell it correctly, I know that, but I wrote down nasturtium. I didn't expect anyone else to spell it correctly either. Nasturtium for franise. Franise, which box do you want? The top one or the bottom one? And we're going to give one more away and get you guys out of here. Okay? Which one? Franise. Brooke, are you serious? You've never heard of a nasturtium? They're the most beautiful flowers. Really? Really? I thought I picked one. I wasn't trying to pick one off the wall. Oh, wait. Top or bottom? Top or bottom? Franise is going to pick. I'm sorry that I picked one you guys have never heard of. That top. That's not cool. At least I should pick something you guys have heard of. Franise, this is an interesting box. Stick around, kids. This one that she didn't pick looks a lot like it. Hint. You guys are used to me opening a box and showing you a bunch of stuff in there, right? You guys are used to it, right? You're used to me opening the box and showing you, there's in this, and then there's this, and then... Not so fast, my friends. This one is a box all by itself. And it's... Well, this is the largest piece of fruit we've ever given away. all by itself in a box. Okay? Well, what do we think of that, friendies? What do you guys think of that? I don't think that box does. I don't think this box needs anything else added to it. Give me a couple of people that say, no, you shouldn't have to add anything else to that. That's good enough. I wonder how much it weighs. Wait. Isn't that beautiful? It's Golden Halo. It's Golden Halo. Okay, don't be guessing on the number. Don't guess. Don't. Kill the guess. Stop. It was going to be a contest and I'm not ready for you guys. Will you please stop? Stop. Don't guess yet, kids. Okay? Any guesses now don't count. Okay. So there we go. You guys are tricky. You guys are already guessing and I haven't even barely got the scale in my hand. Here we go. I am going to weigh this, and whoever comes the closest, you only get a guess once. One number. And after a little bit, after a couple of minutes, enough numbers will have gone by. I'm going to pick the person closest, not over or under, just the person closest. Okay, I know this game is called Lee Wins. So, you're hilarious, Lee. Okay, and not including the bag. Go, one number each. How many grams does this weigh? Okay, I'm watching numbers, and I can see who's closest so far. One person's closest so far. Keep going. You guys are making some really good guesses here. You guys are getting better at this. Some super close guesses. Keep going. Oh, gosh, there's some close ones. Now there's been a couple of repeats. The first person, I already took a note. So there's been a repeat of the correct number. There's been a repeat of the correct number. The correct number has already been said. The correct number has been said. They said an exact number. So, and it's lost. So, here we go. We can just kill it. The correct number has the exact number has been said, and then someone said it right after that. Not right after, but a few entries later. So let's kill it. This weighed exactly what Big J Profit. Big J on here said 8 grams. It weighed exactly 8 grams. And you can see I wrote that down. So I'm not making it up. 8 grams. Someone said it right after. Somebody said 8.1, 7.9. So you guys were all around it. But that's Big J. Okay? So what did Big J win? What's in his box? Because don't forget that box over there. What's Big J's box? Oh, it's another one. Big J got the eyeballs. Okay? So those are what we gave away. This went to Frenice, right? I forgot to write that down. Frenice and Big J. I tried to make your boxes worth it here today, guys. That's how you copying me. Okay. This tub was ridiculous, Whiskey. They were literally out pushing the top off of the tub. They got so, because don't forget, that's after dehydrating. Imagine how big they are. Imagine, right? That's how we do it here. Flex, flex. That's how big my arms are gonna get. If I keep working as hard on my arms as I work on my tubs, I'm gonna get huge. Huge, I tell you. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Teaching Thursday. Oh, we're going to do a weight contest thing later today online. You know, Pops contest. We'll do a Pops contest later on today. Okay? Benny, you're right. Practice not listening to that roommate. Or, if you are, you know what? You can get a roommate you really like. He can start telling you nothing but good and positive and affirming things. Your roommate can be trained to flex with you. We'll learn that. Your roommate right now is a crazy man, but he can learn just like we learn. We can reprogram him. And then the guy going around with you, literally you're an army of one. Am I right? Can you imagine that warrior inside you that's working for you instead of against you? Ooh. Welcome to Dalai Lama. Have a great day, you guys. Pops, Benny, and Watermelon, honey, there you are. And Toys and Ginger, upgrade your roommate. Sandman, that's all you have to do. Just upgrade them. Sandman, Rebel. Oh, that's all. It's that simple. Rick Dog, DS, and Big J, and Hags, and Jason, happy birthday. And Whiskey, and Green Table, and Helpy, and Lily, and Ben, and Jesse, and Seth Lapod. Ciao. Thank you for liking that. Cameron and Horsey and Eric and Aaron and Mrs. D and Sammy Sam and Help and Jesse and Ginge and Hags and Terry Tear and Brooks. Oh my gosh, I like Brooke. And DS and Amy and Moms. There you are, Mom. And Lee and Marcus. Mark. And Ponch and Back and Ty Gone. There you are. I'm glad you jumped on. Kieran, thanks for always being here. You make my morning when you're here. Can you imagine if I had to sit here all by myself in the morning? I would hate it. Pops, peace, Big J, get me some info. Love you kids. Ouch. Be kind.